How do you measure a person's life? By the direction he takes? The contributions he makes? For this year's DSA recipient, so much is measured by where he's from and what he's done. Our 2017 Distinguished Service Award recipient is Mark Rogers. Mark Rogers is Philadelphia. Hard-working, honest, straightforward. He was the youngest of 4 kids, growing up in Drexel Hill. A typical childhood: school, sports, some questionable fashion choices. He met the love of his life in high school. He got a baseball scholarship to St. Joe's. Then he blew out his arm and had to find another way. Like so many in our industry, he started as an apprentice. He worked in the refineries, perfecting his trade. Then one day he decided to roll the dice. It's quite a story, really. 2 card tables, a fax machine, and $2,000. Mark was Westchester Mechanical, a company of 1, headquartered in Suite B for basement. From there, he moved forward. And in 15 years, he went from apprentice to successful contractor to industry leader. Mark Rogers went from a dream in Philly to a dream fulfilled. And with every step, he's given back.
Mark's background is 100% of the reason why he is the man he is today. He is grateful for where he came from and where he is now.
Mark is probably the most generous person I've ever met, not in terms of giving people things of value, but in just giving of himself.
I see that generosity in Mark in every aspect of his life, from how he talks to somebody to how he answers a question or how he would even handle a situation. It's always about them first.
He's passionate, he's lovable, he's loyal, and he wants the best for everybody. It's hard not to want to be around him.
To Mark Rogers, family is everything. Colleen, Brian and Shayna, Kevin, Nolan, his extended family, his company family, his local association family.
He's a businessman, he's a family man, he's a proud union guy. Mark's an interesting character, interesting cat, is what Mark is.
He's larger than life.
The legendary story was at a UA National Convention with about 4,000 delegates there. In the history of the UA conventions, no one's ever gotten booed and booed as loud and as bad as Mark did at that convention.
Come on, Mark. Listen, you can boo me all you want. I'm from Philly. We invented booing.
As he walked off the stage, I put my arm around him and he had a little bit of a tear in his eye, and I said, "It's not really that bad. Pro sports will come back to the city of Philadelphia one day, Mark, and you'll be okay at that point."
What makes that man succeed? Is success bestowed upon him, or is it simply who he is?
I believe Mark's successful because of his dedication and compassion for the business and, more importantly, for others.
He believes in making everyone else better than they are. And if he accomplishes that, then he feels that he has led well.
There's a loyalty with Mark, if anyone knows him, and there's a natural passion for the industry. Everything about the industry, he's an advocate for the industry. And I think that just resonates right with his employees.
He plays no favorites. He's truly unique in that regard.
He's the embodiment of the UA dream, and that's what I think of when I think of Mark Rogers.
In the end, a man is what he's done. He is the mark he makes.
Mark, at a young age, is already developing a legacy, and the legacy is if you give something back to the industry, you're going to get it back tenfold.
Mark has brought a renewed enthusiasm to our industry, both on a local level and a national level.
He was president. He's now president of our foundation. He chaired our most important education committee. He is the co-chair along with General President McManus on the UA-MCAA Joint Strategic Planning Committee.
Mark calls me up about a week before and he says, we're going to do this, but I'm going to let you take the lead on all that. So it's Mark's world. He's letting me breathe the oxygen in it. I appreciate it very, very much.
One of the most important things to point out when talking about Mark and his accomplishments and his contributions is the program he developed on the full cost of an hour of labor.
And it explains and it puts labor in a position to really understand what it takes to capture a job, to secure a job, to bid a job. The exercises are just outstanding, and he has that natural passion once again with that, and it's real beneficial to the UA, and I want to thank him for all his work that he does on that program.
I truly believe that the learning experience that I have gained within the people from MCAA has made me a better father, a better husband, a better boss, a better coworker, and a better person. Period.
It's said that a person's life can be measured by the effect they have on others. If that's true, and I believe it is, then you'd have to agree that Mark Rogers is living one hell of a life.